Morning, guys. How was your Easter?
Good. How was yours?
It was nice. Very nice. Good time with family. Looks like I have about half of you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm looking through some of the things that I needed to put grades in for last week, and one of them was the Some Dog Challenge. And who do I have with me? I've got 4 of you guys. Dante, I think you are one of them that needs to do that. Dante, can you unmute? Good morning, Dante. Are you with me? Are you near your computer? It doesn't count as attendance if you just log in, but leave the computer. Okay. Dante is one. Also, who do I have with me that is also Nicholas Marks? You're with me?
Yes.
Okay, you're unmuted. Good. You did not complete your Some Dog Challenge.
I thought I did. My bad. Sorry, I'll do that.
All right. So let me know if the date needs to be extended. I extended it on some of those by like a day, but like you need to get that finished by today. So if it's not extended, just send me an email.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, that's all right. There was also a Kahoot. And I have Serena, Nathan, and Nicholas Willoughby did do the Kahoot.
Wait, I did it too.
I did too.
You did it too?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Okay.
I know I did too.
Is there a way at the end to hit like done or submit or something like that?
Let me go to the Kahoot.
Let me try.
Okay.
Go on to Google Classroom. Nope, wrong one. Hello.
Good morning. Do I have Nicholas Willoughby with me? Nicholas Willoughby, your Some Dog Challenge did not get completed. All right. Let me have you mute unless you're Nicholas Willoughby. Okay. Nicholas Willoughby, what happened with your Some Dog Challenge?
Okay, so it's kind of weird, but when I went on Thursday or Friday, I don't know when it was, but it said that it was completed.
Huh.
It said it's
For me?
completed on mine too.
On your Some Dog Challenge?
No, my Kahoot.
All right. Is there a submit button or something, Nicholas?
Which one?
Oh, Nicholas Marks, is there a submit button on Kahoot so that if you're completed, you could send that to me so that it shows up to Mrs. Palmer that it's done?
No, it just says it shows the animation.
Okay.
It shows the animation, and it won't let me do anything else to it.
All right, because 3 of them I got back that are said they are complete, but I don't know what's up with that. So, okay.
I know I completed mine.
All right. All right. I'm going to look at the Some Dog challenges and see what's up with those. But you guys just really have to keep track of that stuff, okay? Because Mrs. Plummer is putting in grades for these things, and it's coming back saying that it isn't done. I'm not sure with the Kahoots why I got 3 of them back, and said that they're done, but not the other 3. Like how that shows up, not done. Same thing with the SumDog. All right, like with SumDog, I can log on and see how many minutes you did it and see how many problems that you've done. Yeah, no. You guys
Nice dog.
She has 2.
Get out.
I saw a black one and I saw a tan one.
Yeah, one of them is my son's dog. My son is here quarantining with us from Pittsburgh. So the tan one is his dog. It looked like they wanted to play right now, but not a good time. Okay. All right. So, and who am I missing from my call? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's Cedric. And I had Dante on here, but except he wasn't responding to me. Dante, are you with me yet? Okay, guys. One of the things that I was saying is if it doesn't count as class attendance if you sign in, but you don't respond, or maybe you're not actually near your computer. Okay.
Yeah, you need to actually be there.
All right. So Matthew Bellino, look at your SumDog, and Nicholas Marks and Nicholas Willoughby, look at your SumDogs. Okay.
How do you do that? How do you look at your
Let's move on. Boys and girls, also always check your email and like your Google Classrooms, because maybe I'll put a note in there for you, letting you know, like to check something. All right. So every day, like just while you're doing your work, go in and check your email, check your Google Classroom. It's like you're a businessman or a businesswoman. Okay.
Always check your
You're in
emails.
there
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. You guys, I'm going to share my screen. Okay. And I want to show you that you have a test in there. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Thank you. Okay. So in Google Classroom, right here, all right, so this is under where it says stream. It says that I posted a new assignment. Page 358, numbers 1 through 6, and page 363, numbers 1 through 11 in your math book. And this is for your Module 12 assessment. So that's what your test is. It's due Friday. All right. So it's going to be page 358. That's mostly multiple choice. Let me see. 358, 1 through 6 will all be multiple choice. All right. And then I want you to go to page 363 and do numbers 1 through 11. And those are all multiple choice. So I chose multiple choice because I figured it would be the easiest way for you to type in a Google Doc and share that with me. All right. Or send me an email. But that's what's going to be your assessment. Okay.
Do we have to write it in docs?
How else would you want to send it to me, Cassie?
I thought we would just have to write it in our actual books.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to see it then. Like you could do it in your book, but you have to send me the answer. So you could do it in your book. If you do it in your book and take a picture and send it to me that way, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. But just so that I can see what your answers are. So I picked multiple choice so you wouldn't have to be like typing in a lot of math, exponents or something like that at this time. Okay. Do you guys have questions on the test? Okay. And then,
No.
so that's the 6th. Then if I go back, see here, it says Cedric and Dante, you have 3 Kahoots to complete. Look under classwork. Cassie, Nicholas, Marks, and Matthew, you have a Kahoot to complete. Look
I
under
can do that.
classwork. Okay. So, some dog, Dante, I don't know if you're listening to me yet, but you need to get that done. Okay, Cedric, yours is done. Good job. Okay, let's take a look at area of quadrilaterals. There may be something that we needed to look at first. Go to page 355 first. Okay, let me stop sharing. Did I stop presenting?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
You
good.
did, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's look at page 355, numbers 8 to 11, I think you were doing. Okay, are you there in your book?
What numbers?
8 to 11. Hey, Cedric, are you listening to me this morning? Yes. Okay. Number 8, you had to make a table comparing the distance on the map to the actual distance. Okay. So map distance in centimeters, that's what's going across the bottom. So you would label that map distance, centimeters. So in your table, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actual distance, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Okay. Matthew Bellino, did you have that in your table? You have to unmute, Matthew. Yeah.
I think so. What were the numbers again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8, 16, 24, 32, 40.
Oh, I started on 0.
Okay, like 0, 0?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had 0, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
and 0, 8, 16, 24, 32?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right, number 9 said make a graph that compares the map distance. So you had to graph those points and connect them. All right, across the bottom, you should have written map distance centimeters, and up the side, actual distance kilometers. Number 10 said the actual distance between town A and B is 64 kilometers. What is the distance on Beth's map? Cassie, what is the distance on Beth's map? This is number 10.
Okay. I was a little confused on this one, and I didn't really answer it.
Okay, if across the bottom the number was 64, actual distance 64, what would the map distance have been?
Map distance would be.
What do we do for the map distance to get the actual distance? We have 1, 8, 2, 16, 3, 24. What are we doing to get from one to the other?
Multiplying it by 8?
Yes, good. Multiplying by 8. So if we have 64 in the bottom, what would that top number be? So now you have to divide by 8.
Oh,
64 divided by 8.
Multiply by 8. I'm sorry. Then that would be, in that case, that would be 8.
Yes, good. 8 centimeters. Okay. And then the question said, did you use the graph or the equation? And you used the equation. We just did that now. You divided by 8. And the graph doesn't go far enough, so you should have all used the equation. If the graph had an 8 across the bottom, you could just kind of go up and see if you went over 8, how many you'd have to go up, but you should have said the graph isn't big enough. Okay? Then you guys had to do number 11. Across the top, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And across the bottom, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Right across the bottom, you should have written number of tickets, and up the side, total cost in dollars. Which quantity is dependent and which is independent? Serena, which one did you say is dependent?
Which one? 11?
11B.
Oh. Dependent is total cost.
Good. Independent?
Is number of tickets.
Very good, because the total cost depends on the number of tickets you buy. Perfect. Okay, and now we're on part C. 8 friends want to go see a movie. Would you prefer to use an equation, a table, or a graph to find the cost of 8 tickets? Explain how you would use your chosen method to find the cost. So there's not really a correct, a right or a wrong answer to this. It's just, what do you prefer? So Nathan, what did you say? What do you prefer to use?
For letter C,
Yes,
I prefer to use the equation.
me too. Okay, so explain how you use the equation to find the cost of 8 tickets.
So instead of putting variables in, I replace the variables with their respective numbers. So $72 equals 8 times 9.
Perfect. That's it. Okay, good work. Good work. And then on page 357, I had you guys do a little bit more work so that you can, to see if you were ready to go on. Did you have any trouble graphing on the coordinate plane? That was the first part. So turn to page 357. All right. Do you have anyone have any questions on how to graph a point?
No.
The first number is how many you go to the left or right. Second number is up or down.
Mrs. Palmer, I did not do this page. I don't know why I didn't have that. I did
I don't
358, but I
don't-
didn't do 357.
You did 358?
Yeah.
All right, 358 is part of the test. So 358 wasn't assigned yet. So what I really want you to be careful to do, Nicholas Marks, because this is like a daily thing, is write down your homework. Now, I do put it on Parent Square, but I know like the kids don't generally get Parent Square, it's parents. So if you don't ask mom and dad to show it to you, you won't see it. So you're going to have to write it down.
I
so you don't
asked her, and I thought I heard her say 358.
All right, well, I'm going to have you write it down at the end of every class, okay?
Okay, I will.
Okay. The second part, which is number 7, which is independent and dependent. Nicholas Willoughby, what's independent? You have to unmute, Nicholas W. And it's number 7 on page 357.
Number what?
7.
Number 7? What I put is the independent is the amount of packages of pens,
And dependent is?
and then the dependent, the number of the dollar.
Good, the
Weird how I
dollar.
worded it, but the amount of money.
Good. Yep, the amount of money or the total cost in dollars. Good work. Okay. The next section, you had to write an equation. So this is number 8. Serena, what did you get for 8? You have to unmute. There you go.
Y equals 7x.
Good. And number 9, Matthew Bellino.
Mm.
X
Matthew
equals,
Bellino, number 9.
wait. No, I did this one wrong, but it's, X equals,
All right, so we always
No.
do the y equals.
Y equals X
equals.
plus 12.
That's it. Good. Okay, and then for 10 and 11, you had to graph it. So you should have a point at 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, and it would end up being a straight line. All right, and for number 11, you'd have a point at 0, 0, 1, 5, 2, 10, 3, 15. And again, it should be a straight line because these are linear equations. All right, number 12. How can you write an equation in 2 variables to solve a problem? You decide, number 1, which variable is dependent on the other. Okay, and use a table to find the relationship and write that relationship down. You know, we say y equals, and we have to see how x and y relate to each other. Okay, so you'll see on your Google Classroom, but you can write this down also. Your test is page 358, numbers 1 through 6. Okay, so the next page, not number 7 where it says mini task, just 1 through 6. That will be multiple choice. Okay, so you guys are making a Google Doc and sending it to Mrs. Palmer with your answers for 1 through 6. These are going to be letters, A, C, B, D, something like that. Also, go to page 363. There's 8 questions. They're all multiple choice. That's part of your test also. So there's 14 questions on this assessment. They are all multiple choice. You're going to send me a Google Doc with your answers. All right. Sorry, 1 through 8. And then actually you're going to go 1 through 11. 363 goes on to 364. So it's 1 through 11 that are all multiple choice. Okay, so you're actually going to have 17 questions. All right. I did really want to start our next section about quadrilaterals, but we're running out of time with that. So I'm going to say for your homework to work on your test. Okay, you've got those 17 questions, and then we can start fresh tomorrow with module 13. We're going to do area of quadrilaterals. All right, so we're starting out with area of a parallelogram and a trapezoid and a rhombus. So you're going to have 3 formulas you have to remember.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be able to start that right from the beginning, and you should send me your test. All right. Matthew Bellino, what is your test?
My test?
Yeah, what do you got? What are you doing for your test?
It is page 363 to 364. Page 358.
That's it.
1 through 7.
1 through 6.
1 through 6.
Yeah, because I don't think 7's multiple choice.
And that's all our homework for now.
Yes.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
all it is.
All right. Yep. But make sure you guys save a Google Doc, share it with me, send it to me, send something to my email. All right. Do something, anything except for, no, really, I sent it to you, but you don't have it. Okay. Like, just send it to me. Make sure that I get it somehow. Okay.
Bye.
And the answers, right?
You're just sending me the answer. So it'll say like 1, C, 2,
Bye,
A.
Mrs. Palmer. Wait, can we go yet or no? Sorry, my bad.
Yep. If you guys don't have any questions, you can go and have a good day. And
Have a great
tomorrow we will talk about quadrilaterals.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Have a good day. God bless you, Matthew.
Yep. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Bye.